Hi friends, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If you have not, then welcome. My name is Austin and today I'm going to be giving a haul and opening all of the records that we got during Record Store Day 2024. Now this year for Record Store Day, we got to our store at about 5:15 in the morning and they opened at 7. We got there pretty early, but we were still like 30th in line. We knew that there was several records that we wanted to get that were like exclusive to the day, and some of those sold out. So unfortunately we didn't get everything we were looking for, but we did get most of what we wanted. And because we also got there early and because it was cold and it was snowy and we waited in line for like 2 hours by the time that we got into the store, we also picked up a couple of additional things that I'll be throwing in here as well, just kind of going over everything that we bought during the day. So no more introduction, let's just get into the video. Now the first record that I'm actually going to be starting with came out on April 19th and it is Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Department. And I'm including this one in this video because I did get the note card that a lot of record stores got. It was one of the few that my record store got, and I wanted to get the card, so the day of the release I went and got this. And why I'm including it in this video is the very first line says Happy Record Store Day. My store did not wait until Record Store Day to give these out. They started giving them out on the day of the release, the 19th. But I thought it would be fun to throw in this video because it mentions Record Store Day, and Taylor has always been a supporter of indie record stores and Record Store Day in general. Now I will add before I move on to like actual Record Store Day stuff, if you are somebody who wanted this card and you did not get it, please do not spend a crazy amount on resale prices because it's literally just printed on this note card. She wrote the note herself, but you can tell that it was like scanned and then printed on all of these cards. While it's like fun to have, it is not worth spending a bunch of money on. I know there's people who have like uploaded high quality versions of it to like Twitter and stuff. So maybe just go and find that and print your own copy. It's gonna be about the same thing. It is like a nice cardstock, so if you want to try and replicate it, it's like a creamy, nice, thick cardstock. But yeah, I just wouldn't recommend going and spending money on it because it was printed on here. Now, I'm actually not sure if I want to start with the Record Store Day exclusives or the ones that we got on top of our Record Store Day purchases. I think I'm going to start with the ones that aren't Record Store Day exclusives only because there's like 3 of them and I can get through them pretty quickly. The first one was Beyonce's Cowboy Carter. We paid $37 for this at my record store. The back of it is the picture with the beads. I'm not sure what color this is. I do like Beyonce, but I'm not like a stan of her music. So I was waiting for like just a good time to buy this, and when we were in the store for Record Store Day, they had this, so we're like, okay, let's go ahead and get it. Oop, ripped the plastic. That's okay. So I do like this cover. I know it's like the alternate cover compared to the one of her on the horse, and I'm gonna see what's inside. Oh, I gotta kind of move so that you can see it all. If you haven't already, I know Beyonce's like major, and a lot of people have probably unboxed every single one of these, but let's see. I can see that they all have like navy blue sleeves to them. I really like that actually. The second disc should just be the same, but we'll go ahead and get it out. Let's see. Yup, just the same thing. I like the center label. It's got like a gun with a microphone on it. Very Cowboy Carter. Yeah, that's that. Now the second record that we got that was not exclusive to the day is the Mean Girls, the movie, the musical soundtrack. I really liked this movie. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a fun take on the original Mean Girls with obviously the musical intertwined into it. I'm a big Renee Rapp fan, so I saw this sitting on the shelf like next to all of the Record Store Day releases. I just had to get it as an extra one. We paid $34 for this one, and it is on the opaque candy floss vinyl. I know there was like a couple different like colors or variants for it. I didn't care which one I got. I just kind of wanted the record itself, but this variant is actually like so pretty. It's got some light pink and white and dark pink swirls into it. Big fan of this, very glad to have it in our collection. I've been trying to get more into soundtracks recently. There's the back cover, by the way, if you can see it. I know the plastic is pretty shiny. Oh, but that's pretty good. It's just got some like stills from the film. But yeah, just trying to get some more soundtracks into my collection, which actually brings me to the next and the third and last non-Record Store Day exclusive that we got. The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes soundtrack. Big fan of Olivia Rodrigo, so I also bought the Can't Catch Me Now single when she released that when the movie was coming out. This should be the Orange Crush translucent vinyl according to the sticker, and we did pay $34 for this one as well. And I use this knife to open my records, and I've had a couple comments being like, oh, I was so nervous when you use the knife on it, but it's like, I use this knife every time I open a new record. I've never had a problem with it. I'm not like gouging it in here and like scratching it against the record. Like, you just like press it up against the side of the sleeve and slide it right down, and it works just fine. And then that way it's a nice clean cut, except this one didn't quite go all the way to the end. So you can just like pull it down, you know? And then you have the sleeve intact if you're someone who likes to keep the sleeves or the stickers, which I do. I don't peel the stickers off and put them on the new outer sleeves. If I want the sticker, I literally just fold up the plastic and stick it into the gatefold or the normal album sleeve. But let's see what this one looks like. We can already tell it's gonna be a cool color. That is a very bright orange. It's hard to see in the camera, but it is translucent. I can definitely kind of see through it. It's not like the most translucent. It's still like opaque a little bit, but it's also brighter in person than what it's showing up on camera. But a very fun pressing and a fun soundtrack to have in my collection. Now, to start with the actual record store day releases, this was one that I was really hoping to get. Luckily, my store had a ton of copies in stock. It is the 7-inch Noah Kahan and Olivia Rodrigo, where Olivia performed Stick Season and Noah performed Lacey, Olivia's song, and they put it on the same 7-inch. This is really cool. I love both of these artists. I listen to their music all the time. So when they announced this, after the initial list dropped, I was so excited, and it immediately got added to my wish list of things that I wanted to get. It does say it's supposed to be a special colored vinyl. It doesn't say what color, but it was also $15 at my store. And I don't know what color this is because I don't know that I've actually seen like photos or videos of it. So let's see. Ooh, that is a very pretty color. It's like this mauve-y, is like a taupe. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. It's like a very dusty, like pinky purple. Oh, I'm actually so obsessed with that. And you can see side, what side is this? I guess it doesn't quite matter if it's side 1 or side 2. Noah Kahan performing Lacey, and on the opposite, Olivia performing Stick Season. I am so obsessed with this color, and I am so glad that I was able to get it and that it is now a part of my collection. While I'm putting this up, I'll say there were 2 records that we weren't able to get during the day, and that was Sabrina Carpenter's Feather, which I already knew was kind of going to be a long shot just because my store only had 2 copies. I think there was only like 2,000 pressed, so not very many. And then the other one was the Wicked Defying Gravity pressing. I just think there was like a printing issue and they may not have gotten them out in time for record store day. My record store said they got none of them. My brother, who is in a different state, said his store didn't get any of them. I follow a few stores online and all of them were saying that they didn't get any. So I'm thinking maybe there was just an issue and they didn't get pressed in time or something, and maybe they'll like come out for Black Friday this year, or stores will just start getting them some random time this summer. Not quite sure. I would still love to get that one whenever it comes out, but those are the 2 that we wanted but weren't able to get. So let's move on to the next one that we did get. Now, my boyfriend really loves Remy Wolf, so going in, this was one of his absolute top picks that he wanted to get. Our store sold this for $23, and it's on this really fun orange colored disc, and it just matches like the front cover, like her hat and kind of this orangish red in here. I don't really know a lot of her music, but he's a big fan, so he was really excited to get this one and add it to our collection. He also picked up Paramore's This Is Why. It was $25, and it's on a ruby colored vinyl. Now, he wasn't quite sure if he was going to get this one. He wanted it, but was like, I don't know if I should spend the money. And of course, me being me, I was like, well, you should just do it because it's a record store day release, and if you kind of want it, like, you should get it. Otherwise, it's going to sell out and you're not going to be able to get it again unless you want to pay crazy resale prices. So he got it because why not? So let's see what this one looks like. He's not going to be mad at me for opening it. He doesn't care as long as he can spin it. I told him I wanted to wait and open some of these on camera, and he was completely fine. We did open like the Mean Girls one and the Remy Wolf and another one that I'm going to show you in just a second. So if anyone's like, you're opening the one he bought, he genuinely does not care. So that's the cover, the inside, and the back cover. Now let's pull the disc out and see. It does look like it's only 1 disc. What else does it come with? Kind of like a lyric sheet for all of the songs. fun. Let's look at the disc. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's a fun red color. This one is more translucent than the Hunger Games, even though it said it was translucent. And this one doesn't say, it says ruby colored vinyl. So it doesn't say that it's supposed to be translucent, but it is. Like, you can almost see through it. It's not completely opaque. Obviously matches like the mouth on the cover. Yeah, that's a fun color pressing. And then the last one that he got for Record Store Day is Paper Kite's Evergreen. It was $26, and it's actually a really cool cover. I'm gonna pull this out of the plastic because it's so dark and it's so reflective. It's just like this dark wooded scene for the cover. So it's like super dark green. The back of it looks like this, where it's just got like the songs listed. And then the gatefold inside is kind of just an extension of what's on the cover. The same like trees. So it's like this dark green forest vibe to it. And then the mock-up that we saw on the Record Store Day website, it was supposed to be like this really cool, dark, splattered green vinyl. And it is definitely a green splattered vinyl, but it's not the dark color that was kind of advertised or we thought it was going to be. It's kind of more of this like pea green or like baby food green with some brown splatters in it. It's not bad. It just wasn't what either of us was expecting it to be, but you know, it's fine. I don't know what else to say about it. It's cool, it's fine, just not quite what we were expecting it to be. Now there's 2 records left to talk about, both of which were my picks. And if you saw earlier, I got the Noah Kahan and Olivia Rodrigo 7-inch. I also got Noah Kahan's I Was, I Am. This was $33 at my store. I know it's supposed to be on like some sort of blue color vinyl. I didn't know that until I got home from the store and was seeing other people posting their pictures and videos and stuff of it. So I'm really excited to open it and actually see that color in person. But that's the front. I love this cover, and I also love the back cover too. I just think it's so pretty. And let's get into this and see. Ooh, it is a gatefold, so I can go right down the middle like this, and then it just slides right off. There's the cover. The inside. Ooh, I am obsessed with that. Look, that's such like a cool photo, like a drawing or a painting. It's not just like a photography photo. I'm obsessed with that. Now let's see what the inside and the disc actually looks like. Here for it. And then some lyrics on the back. It is a blue. Oh, ooh. And now that I really like. I don't think I have one this color either in my collection yet. It is also almost like transparent, similar to the Paramore red one, but blue, which it doesn't even say on the sticker what color it's going to be, let alone that it's like somewhat transparent. But that is so pretty. I'm obsessed with this. I will say I also got his Cape Elizabeth for Record Store Day Black Friday 2023, which is like a really pretty like blue with like white swirls in it. It kind of mimics like what an ocean would look like. So I have loved every single one of his Record Store Day pressings so far. So there is the Noah Kahan one. I'm gonna put this up and we'll get to the last one. Before I open the last record and show y'all what it is, I wanted to share something real quick because I always get comments on my record videos about what I use to sleeve them. So I'm just gonna cover that real quick, and you can find a link in the description to all of these if you wanna get the same sleeves for your stuff. For the 7-inch that I will use for the Noah Kahan and Olivia Rodrigo one, I use Big Fudge Premium Master Sleeves for the inner sleeves. It comes in a pack of 50. And then I also use the Big Fudge outer sleeves, also a pack of 50. You can get them both on Amazon. And because I don't have a ton of 7-inches, I've started collecting them a little bit more. These last forever. Like, it's going to take another year or two before I go through all 50 of these. So really nice. I really like those ones. Now for the 12-inch records, I use the Hudson Hi-Fi 12-inch record inner sleeves. I am almost out of these. I think I literally have like 2 left. So I'm gonna have to order more in order to sleeve all of these Record Store Day purchases. But I love these. They work great. They're anti-static. No problem with them. You can also find them on Amazon. And then for the outer sleeves for the 12-inch records, I use Invest in Vinyl. Sorry, it's really crinkly, really loud. We've used these since we started our record collection. Have not had any problems with them. I think they work great. The only thing is, I will say that if you have something that's like 3 or 4 LPs it's going to be a tight squeeze. So like Taylor Swift's Red Taylor's version, or even kind of the Tortured Poets department, just because it has that thick book in the middle, it's a tight squeeze. And if you're somebody who like that's going to bother you, or like you're not quite sure about that, you might want to find something that's a little bit wider and meant for more LPs, or like a box set or something. I don't have a problem with them. I think they work great, and that's just my recommendation. Again, I'll put all the links down into the description if you want to look at these inner and outer sleeves for both 7 and 12-inch records. Now, the very last record that we got on Record Store Day, which was one of my top picks that I really wanted, was Wallow's the Nothing Happens 5th Anniversary Edition. It was $35, and my store had quite a few of them when I grabbed mine, so I didn't have to worry about them running out, luckily. So I was very excited to grab this. It does say it is 2-color LP, blue splatter on white vinyl and white splatter on blue vinyl. So it sounds like they are going to be kind of the opposite for each disc. And it also comes with a Record Store Day exclusive 12x24 poster. Makes me even more excited. So let's cut into this. And then it just slides right out so that you can keep the plastic sleeve if you want. Let's scoot over so you can see the band. Love that. And then the back of the record. Now let's see what these discs look like. This is disc 1. Ooh, yeah. So I definitely think this is the white one with blue splatter. That's really pretty. It's definitely like more concentrated over here, the splattering, at least on this half. On the back, kind of the same thing. Obviously, when they're pressing these, you can't control where the splatter goes. So what you get is what you get. I don't have a problem with it because it makes every single one kind of unique and different, you know? Now, disc 2, this one should be the blue with white splatter, and it definitely is. Oh, I think I like this one a lot better. Something about the like dark blue. Ooh, there's like stuff all over it. I don't know if you can see it. It's like just dirt or sand or something like ground in it. I'm gonna have to clean it really well and hope that it comes out and that it hasn't like completely scratched up the record, but fingers crossed, we'll see. But I do really like this color. Gotta be careful with it because I don't want all like that dirt and stuff to scratch it. This is, I think, pretty similar to the Noah Kahan Cape Elizabeth that I was talking about. The only difference is this blue might be a little bit darker and it's more like splattery, where the Cape Elizabeth was like, it was almost swirly. Like it was still a splatter, but it wasn't like as aggressive. But I do really like this. Gotta be careful with this. I think I'm actually just gonna like set it down. So I go and clean that right after this video. And then let's look at the poster that was also in here, the 12x24. There's the first side. It's just the band. Side 2, it's just got like the credits down here with a interesting photo. If the poster was why I bought the vinyl, I don't think I'd be very excited to get this, I'll be honest. But luckily this isn't why I bought it. I bought it because I like the album, but this is kind of a nice bonus, I guess. Not my favorite poster, but fun to include. So that was everything that we got for Record Store Day 2024. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that if you also participated in Record Store Day that you got exactly what you were wanting. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you did get. I'd love to hear what you got and how your experience for the day was. And as always, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more record content, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.